Hey, what's up, guys? It's Boxing Master here, and back after the fight, and wow, I am happy to say that I'm happy. AJ Anthony Joshua knocks out Francis Ngannou. Not only does he do that, he does it in 2 rounds. I mean, it's like, wow. I'll admit I didn't actually watch the fight live. I was out doing something else. Um, but I did watch the fight, clip of it that, is probably, someone put on YouTube, but that clip's probably gonna get, banned later. But basically, I did watch, a bit of the fight. Um, yeah, it didn't even look close. It looked like I guess AJ like dropped him in the first round with a straight cross. That's what I was saying that he should be doing in the fight, or that he should have done in the fight, and he did. It was like a 1-2 or something like that, or it was like a fake jab and then cross. And that's what I said he should do, because when you look at the Fury fight, whenever Fury would engage is when Ngannou would throw all these like looping shots. I mean, that's how he dropped Fury, right? But with AJ, because of his power, I just thought if he focuses on his straight shots, then he's gonna do well, and he did. He right, well, guys, like I said, it wasn't even close. It was, look, I'm surprised. I mean, I had AJ winning, but I was thinking, okay, well, if AJ decides to like trade with him in the pocket, it only takes one shot for Ngannou to like catch AJ like Ruiz did, then it's gonna be that whole situation over again, and that's kind of what I thought, especially since Ngannou has shown to have a good chin. But guys, I said this before, right? Ngannou, he has a good chin in MMA, well, and in boxing as well, because I mean, you have to have a decent enough chin to go 12 rounds with Tyson Fury. But I was saying that when you look at Francis Ngannou's MMA record, he hasn't really fought any like big power punchers, right? The only two I can really think of, like, are, well, I guess three. If you want to put Curtis Blades in there, Curtis Blades has some power, I guess, but even then, it's like, they were Curtis. Well, okay, Curtis Blades is one, but he's, well, okay, maybe not. He's like mid power, or whatever you want to call it, right? Medium level power, and just whatever, right? But the two I could think of were Alistair Overeem and who else? There was, oh yeah, Derek Lewis, right? Look at the Overeem fight, right? He won one fight out of those two fights. The Overeem fight, he knocked Overeem out, but that's because, Overeem has been knocked out before by multiple fighters, right? And that was like, it was, I mean, it's like, you kind of expect Ngannou to win a fight like that, since Overeem doesn't really have the best chin. But with Derek Lewis, he was hesitant against Derek Lewis, and Derek Lewis, probably does punch a lot harder than Overeem, right? Yeah, and Derek Lewis won that fight. It was a boring fight, but I mean, he still won it, right? And that's that, But then you look at his losses, Francis Ngannou, or his other loss was Stipe Miocic, and he got kind of stunned in that fight. You know what I mean? And I know that's after, or that was way before, like, he became champion. Or not way before, but before he became champion. And, Ngannou did, he came back and knocked Stipe Miocic out and all that stuff, right? But I mean, it's like, at the end of the day, it's still a loss, right? And, I don't know if that doesn't necessarily mean that Ngannou's chin has improved over the years, right? I mean, maybe he has improved his defense and strengthened his neck muscles and all that stuff, but I'm just saying, right? So I was just thinking, like, before the fight, well, if AJ gets him with like straight shots, then he's gonna, he can rock him that way. But not only did he rock him, he dropped him, like, it was like in the first round he dropped him with a cross. In the second round, what was it? It was like a left hook, or it was like a right hand followed up with a left hook, and then the right hands in the, like, following that knockdown, that's what ended the fight, and he knocked Ngannou out cold, I think. I mean, I don't know how long he was out for, but the point is that AJ, look, a lot of people doubted him, right? There's this video out there. I'm not gonna say this guy's name, but I mean, there's this video of this guy saying that, like, oh, AJ's gonna get embarrassed, or what is it? Oh yeah, Francis Ngannou's gonna embarrass, like, the overrated Anthony Joshua in the sport of boxing. I mean, you know, listen, it's not the first time AJ has proved the haters wrong, right? Just look at, last Christmas, AJ stopped Otto Wallin, right? People said, oh, it's going to be a boring fight. Not really, Oh, but Ngannou's going to, actually beat Joshua, though, because he dropped Fury, and I don't know about that either, So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make this video after the fight. I don't know how long. I should probably end the video soon, but yeah, you guys let me know what you think of the fight. In terms of who AJ should fight next, so I guess Parker fought and beat Weili Zhang. I don't know who won that fight, or I guess Parker won, but I don't know if it was close or not. I didn't look too much into that fight, or I haven't looked too much into that fight yet. But Parker could be an option, right? The rematch. I really don't see why people don't want to see that rematch. I don't even think the first fight was that boring. That's actually the first fight I watched for with Anthony that Anthony Joshua was in. Excuse me. Right. So yeah. I mean, obviously, I think what most AJ fans want, they want Fury to beat Usyk, and they want they want Fury to fight AJ. I personally don't really care who wins against Fury and Usyk, right? Excuse me, you know what I mean? Because it's who knows if AJ's or Fury's gonna want to fight AJ if he wins, and all that stuff. So but yeah, I mean, that fight's happening next, Usyk and Fury. I can make a prediction for who I think wins that fight, but in terms of this fight, yeah, it was a great fight, or great performance by AJ. Look, he's 4-0 in his last 4 fights, right? And you know what I mean? A lot of people were saying he was finished. Oh, the rise and fall of Anthony Joshua, overrated, glass chin, you know what I mean? All these things, right? And, he goes and does this. Hey, look, I'll admit, I was, in terms of him going with Ben Davidson, I was wrong. I said that that was a terrible move for AJ, because he's just going to teach him more how to, dance and box on the outside and stuff, but it seems to be working for him. So, you know what I mean? It's credit to AJ and his team, Ben Davidson, you know what I mean? Wow. Yeah, great fight. Great, great comeback from AJ. He's back. He's back, guys. And, yeah, him versus, the winner of Fury and Usyk could be next, or who knows. I was going to say Zhang versus AJ, but I think, Parker kind of obviously ruined that. Or not ruined it, but, he's, I think, I do think, AJ would, after that fight, AJ would beat Zhang pretty convincingly, or it could be a competitive fight, but I still think AJ would win. So yeah, AJ, look, regardless of where you want to rank him, you can't deny that he's a top 3 heavyweight right now, or at least top 5, for what he's done, I don't know how many times I've said, in this video, but sorry guys, I'm just kind of excited right now. Yeah, so I know I sound like a complete fanboy, but, I got my prediction right, or I got my prediction not way right, but I picked AJ to win, and that's that. So, yeah. To all the AJ haters, the Fury fans, right? Keep talking, keep saying what you want, right? Say AJ's this, AJ's that. Oh, but, it's Fury wasn't 100%, right? Well, I mean, AJ wasn't maybe 100% when he fought Ruiz, right? You ever think of that? AJ maybe wasn't 100% in the first Usyk fight, or even the second Usyk fight. You guys thought about that? It's you know what I mean? So, anyway, no point in paying too much attention to the fans. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Great fight, great performance by AJ. And what did you guys think? Who do you think AJ should fight next? And that's that. There's a video that I'm still trying to upload or download to upload it to YouTube. But it's taking a while, so I'll try to get that done. But if not, or if that takes longer than expected, I can make a prediction video for Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. So watch out for that, and that's that. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day, night, wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.